Now, this is super exciting. I hope this is not
Okay.
just for me. There's new adventures coming. Nation level. Can I get a heck
Yes.
yes? Hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lucy Davis, and today I am here to talk to you all about what is going to be going on in my birthday month, which is February, in just a couple of days. Before we go there, though, I just wanted to let you guys know that today I've actually had to go and see a doctor. And I don't do doctors, as you guys know, but I've had the most amazing experience. And I really do feel that the times are changing big time in between this divide that has been there for so many years. So I'm not going to go into too much detail other than that, but I really, really, really do feel that February energy is going to be a massive turning point for so many of us in so many ways. Now, I'm excited to say that February is much lighter, much brighter, much more playful. Thank the Lord. December and January have just been like, I don't know about you in your life, but for me personally, I am glad to say goodbye to some of the things that have been in December and January. And I am excited to be partying and dancing into February with some of my most favourite people on the planet imminently. So, my sweethearts, before we go into February anymore, let's look at January. What a month! It's felt like a million years long, but at the same time, it has gone so super quickly. Would you agree with that? It has ended up being pretty hectic with a number of my predictions coming in from the month with, the crypto dipping a few days ago, the predictions of the technology and the financial world being pretty hit pretty hard. I was also talking about some events that were going to take place, and I think it's fair to say that we have had a lot go on in the last few days of January. So, welcome to February, babes. Of course, February is my favourite month. Why? Because it's my birthday. For those of you that don't know, my birthday is happening on the 2nd of February. It happens on that day every year. And basically, I have an amazing evening with all of my girlfriends, or a lot of my bestest girlfriends. Tomorrow evening, which is going to be extremely exciting. And then my birthday obviously is on Sunday. It is beautiful to be back in the UK. It is beautiful that I have had the privilege of glorious sunshine, although it's very cold compared to where I've been. I've had glorious sunshine today, which has been wonderful. And I've had hundreds of you messaging me saying, you must be back in the UK because we have got clear blue skies and that yellow ball is in the sky. And I did promise you guys that I would bring it back with me, and thankfully that has been done. So, before I go any further, guys, we have got some really amazing things unfolding in February and March. So, first of all, February, we have got the most powerful Soul School online. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the energies that are coming in February, and there is a very powerful healing energy. I'm going to give you some examples of what I have done physically. It's miraculous what has been achieved, and I'm going to be bringing that energy to Soul School on the 16th of February. If you want to come, do not let your location be something to hold you back. We are doing it online so everybody around the world can tap into that, which is super freaking exciting. Anybody that signs up before the event will get a copy of it sent into their inbox after the event as well. Might take me to the next day because by the time it's downloaded and uploaded and all gone out. It might be the next day, but it will be with you as soon as I possibly can be. So that is the 16th of February, and there will be some mass healing that will take place off the back of that. Now, if you are somebody who's experienced one of the miracles of the things that I've done in January with regards to healing, please do comment on this video and let people know that what I'm talking about is absolute fact. So that's thing number one. Event number two is on the 22nd of March. We are going to be going to Birmingham. We are going to be running a very powerful event called Mastering Your Mind. It's very much about how you work with your mind for success rather than this sabotage that we tend to do. And you can check out the description field for both of those events that I've just spoken about. You can also find in the description field my weekly woo, which is a very, very powerful newsletter that comes out every Tuesday, any of the programs that I do, plus all of my social media channels and lots more. Do also remember that there is on the freebie section of my website, you can ask me any question. If you cannot afford to have a coach, if you would like to get my opinion on something, you can go to the freebie section, click on Ask Lucy, and you will get your question answered via the weekly woo. Anyway, enough about all of that stuff. Let's crack on to February. Now, like I was saying at the beginning of this video, February is going to be a much lighter, much more fun month. Now, I can only speak on behalf of myself, but my birthday happening on the 2nd is bringing all of my best friends and I together. It is going to be creating so much social happiness and love. Now, just imagine that place, and I'm not going to tell you guys where we are or where we're going to go, but imagine the place where we are going to be coming together. I think there's 10, 12 of us, something like that. So imagine the love, imagine the passion, imagine the healing that is going to come from us girls being together. It is going to be a real thing, and we can choose this as we say goodbye to what has held us back over the previous months. It's time for us to say so long, farewell to the negativity, and really create the passionate playfulness, fun and humorous energy that is going to return with bells on. It has been AWOL for a few months and we are back. Now, I know life has got quite serious recently for many, especially with winter, so in the Northern Hemisphere. That is just an added, like, extra level of depression, if you ask me, for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. However, this is going to start to lift now as we really do start to step forwards and get the spring back in us. Readiness for spring that is going to come around so super quickly right now. Expect exceptional abundance in February. If you are brave and in an abundant mindset, which very few people are, buckle up and buckle in. And I mean, buckle up and buckle in because you are about to go to a whole new level. It's going to feel as if you have been plugged back into the mains stepping into February. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited about that. Again, I can only speak on behalf of myself when I say I feel so much better for stepping into this energy. Over the coming days, you will feel a new, revamped, revised motivation level. Can I get a heck yes? This is the month of endings. They may seem painful at the time that they are happening, as they always do. However, they will end up being the best thing that happens to you to free you up for what you truly, deeply deserve. As I mentioned at the beginning, there is a very powerful healing energy that is coming in through the month of February. Now, in my personal life, I have seen some absolutely incredible miracles around health and healing take place in the last week. And that is because we're stepping into this amazing energy that we've got for February. So I actually spoke about these in my weekly woo on Tuesday just gone, but I would like to speak about it publicly now. So there are two situations that happen very closely together. So last Tuesday, just as I was flying off to the Middle East, I got a message from a lady, and her son had been involved in a very tragic accident. Now, I didn't know what had happened at the time. I subsequently found out later what had happened. But basically, he was in intensive care. He had had a car accident. Well, he'd been involved in a car accident, although he hadn't been in the car. He had been driving a car, had a bit of an accident, got out to do something at the back, and ended up being crushed by a car and a truck. Pretty much told that that was it, expect the worst. And she reached out to me in desperation. There is nothing else to say. She was desperate. She just didn't know if there was anything I could do. what is phenomenal about this story is she messaged me on the Tuesday. I was packing, I was busy. So I did this little thing that I do, and sent a particular energy to her. And I got the vision exactly how it went to, sorry, to her son. And then I handed it over to my team. I was literally like, I'm going to the airport, I'm handing it over to my team. And as far as I was concerned, that was all I could do at that time. And I did set the intention that by the time I got on the plane and I was flying, I would do some more healing for anybody that needed it, etc., etc. Anyway, a couple of days later, I get a message to say a miracle had taken place. He was out of the worst of it. A couple of days out after that, he was out of intensive care, and now he's looking to go home in the next couple of days. So from death to divine intervention, how beautiful is that? Now, there is another miracle that took place in the last week as well. Someone who I know um, had a situation take place. Again, they were in hospital, and within 12 hours of me doing the work on them, they were released. Again, it was going to be a long stint in hospital, and within 12 hours. So it's fair to say the healing energy has gone up to another level. And I get goosebumps as I talk about this stuff. Like, this is remarkable what is taking place. I have to encourage you guys to believe in miracles. If you cannot believe in miracles, then you are not going to experience miracles. Now, I'm saying this, and in the last couple of months, I've been in a space whereby I feel as if the miraculous energy work that I've done has literally been beaten out of me. And these situations have come up, and I feel so grateful because I feel like I've been plugged back in again in readiness to do the 16th of February Soul School. So if you have got something going on with you and you would like to experience miracles, then get yourselves along to that. Like I say, you will get a recording of it afterwards if you can't attend in person. I am embodying a healing energy like I've never known before. I'm kind of touching people, and that's it. They're changing. Like I said, we've brought a couple of people out of hospital within, no time compared to what it was going to be. So I just wanted to share that with you. It is not just me that has this healing energy. There are lots of us. So please do not think, oh, Lucy's the only person that can do this. I don't believe that in the slightest. I truly believe that there are many of us on the planet that are doing this incredible work in different ways and in different sources. So please, please, please just know that the experiences that I'm having at the moment, which are pretty full on and pretty scary, are happening just like that. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to help these people. So let's get back to more of the energy around February. There's going to be a really beautiful exposure of creativity, of what is to be birthed going forwards. I'm getting a real sense of like innovative ideas around beauty, around health, around well-being. I'm feeling that it is a very powerful surge of actually being able to see what is available to us on a level that we have never known it before. Now, I see, and I'm so excited to say this because you guys know I am so in love with love and I'm so in love with relationships. And I see February being the month of love. I have had Venus channeling me so strongly whilst I was pulling this information together. And I was told that it is time to birth a new love. It is going to be open. It is going to be honest. It is going to be considerate. It's going to be connected. It's going to be conscious. It is a really amazing time to rise in love if you are single. Like I say, Venus was there. I don't know if Kevin watches these videos, but if Kevin listens to this, maybe he will share quite how powerful a relationship I have with Venus. It's quite interesting. I will always be able to tell you what's going on with Venus, and February is Venus month. That's all I can say. I don't know if that's fact or whatever, but trust me, it was coming through like a lightning bolt. Delusion in relationships is going to surface as well. It's almost like we have been drugged, for want of better words, and we are coming out of our slumber right now. And I'm sorry to use words that are maybe triggering, but it's like we are literally just waking out of this slumber where we've kind of been obsessed with something, and now we're like, what the heck did I ever see in that? It's one of these. So if you're already in a relationship and you're having a moment of that, don't, it's just the planets. It's, everything moving along. Hopefully at some point you'll get back in alignment with that person. But if not, just know that it is very normal right now to be having those feelings. The beautiful thing about February, though, is that relationships can heal under this energy in a massive, massive way. If you are ready to rise in love, recognize that this is a powerful time to do it. Just be aware that delusion and illusion will all surface. So you might find yourself falling completely head over heels in love with a 25-year-old, and then 6 months down the line be like, what was I thinking? So just be aware that all of this confusion and delusion and illusion is there right now. Your heart is the key to unlocking the future, my friends. Like literally, your heart is the answer to it all. If your heart is being manipulated by someone that is not for your greatest good, please know that the magnetism, my apologies, you are meant to be putting into this world will not be sent and received in the correct manner. These people will be removed from your life. Now, I am around a lot of people right now whose relationships are breaking down, whose marriages are breaking down. Just be very aware that this is why we are not in alignment with everybody anymore. There is also an energy of a past relationship coming to the surface again. I kept being told a past relationship is coming back, a past relationship is going to return. So just be very aware, my friends. I'm certain that this isn't just about me. I'm certain that this is an energy that is there for the taking. So just be very aware. And you can run and you can lock the doors and you can hide, my friends. Please also know that passionate lovemaking is going to go through the roof. So if you are somebody who is maybe looking to conceive, or maybe you're just starting out in a new relationship, please know the passion that will be there via lovemaking is going to go to a whole new level. Bring it on. That's what I say, my friends. Bring it the heck on. Communication and connection is going to be greatly improved through February. Thank goodness. There has been a lot of confusion, a lot of miscommunication during January and December as well. You will be able to express yourself without the heaviness of people putting you down and making you feel bad for having feelings. So please do know it's almost like we are just pushing those buds up in readiness to step into the spring. We're kind of shaking off all of that heaviness of winter. Opportunities galore are coming in, and I am so super excited that on the 22nd and 23rd, I will be speaking in Dubai. Um, Over there about the power of self-love and the impact that that has on longevity and youthfulness. So please, if that sounds like a bit of you, do let me know. I'll share this with your friends in Dubai and I will see you all there. There is endless possibilities available to you. There is a lot of new energy available for us. All you need to do is grab it with both hands, my friends, and just ditch anything that's holding you back. Ditch the distractions, ditch the people that tell you you're not good enough, and know without any shadow of a doubt, you are absolutely incredible just the way that you are. There is going to be a brightness, there's going to be a light, positive, really friendly, like abundant news coming in. A light is going to be shone on a much brighter path for those who are doing the work and recognizing that they, in fact, have been the problem. When you work off of the premise that you are the problem to everything that is going on in your life, you gain a whole new level of clarity and a whole new level of freedom. It's where we are finger pointing. It is where we are having these kind of like backhand slapping conversations, where we have to kind of like get our own point there. Now, I said this to Kevin earlier today because he was like, I feel like something fishy's going on here, Luce. I think there's something fishy going on. And I said to him, well, when I was channeling the energy update, I was told very clearly that this is the beginning of the end. The end is occurring. We've got painful endings, we've got new beginnings. And just remember the information they gave me is remember that every direction that you choose is essential for you to become who you are always destined to be. So whatever, if you've been in a relationship for a couple of months and it's just got really, really nasty and really, really toxic, know that that ending, which hurt, which was really painful, and things got said that didn't need to be said, please know that soon enough you are going to be free. You are going to feel so much happier than you ever have done because you know what? It just wasn't ever going to be right. It wasn't going to be enough for you. There is this gorgeous, gorgeous energy around imagination, around dreaming, around manifesting everything that our heart desires. We are taking that energy to a whole new level, which is fascinating because the month in my Self Love Club program during February is all going to be around the power of the mind. So I'm so excited because this just shows the energy is absolutely aligned. Bearing in mind, I changed the program to start in September last year. Like everything has changed about that program, and it is still aligning verbatim every time with the energies. And I just freaking love that stuff. I love how intuitive it is and how psychic I am to get it all in alignment. I bloody love it. God, I love it. Did I tell you that I love that program? And in fact, actually, I've got some massive news about Self Love Club. I'm going to be going out to anybody who has ever done the program or attended Soul School. So this includes you if you've been to the online one or you've signed up for the online one. I'm going to come out to you guys first because I've had something amazing happen in the last couple of days that I need your help with. I will be sharing it through the Weekly Woo on Tuesday of next week as well. So if you want to be a little bit nosy about what's been going on in my life, and an amazing, amazing, amazing opportunity that has arisen for me. In fact, it's not an opportunity, it's a recognition. Like it's a recognition. If you want to hear all about that, do check out the Weekly Woo on Tuesday. So, truth is going to continue coming to the light. There is absolutely no way that anything can be stopped here. We have this information coming out which is going to bring justice. I feel that so much, even as recent, I heard that there was like a plane and a helicopter crash today in America. There is going to be justice that comes out of that. That is an underhand move without any shadow of a doubt. It was an underhand move, and there is some chaotic energy that is going to come out, all about getting the truth out. And this is to awaken the masses. If you didn't see my video recently, can't remember which one it was, I'm going to be honest with you. But I said the light is using the darkness to bring out the truth now, to really awaken people and get people connected on their spiritual journey. Every single decision from here must be heart driven. Just think about it before you go into it. Be very aware of who you are around. Your choices can radiate or they can deplete you. And this is essential to recognize. We are literally creating our own shitstorm by the shitty people that we're hanging around, by the shitty excuses that we are making for people. Why are you allowing your standards to drop? If you have a standard to have openness and authenticity and honesty, do not put up with someone's bullshit. Like, stand up and have your standards imprinted in you. If you are authentically standing in your standards, you are going to be rewarded more than you will ever, ever be able to comprehend. Awakening is taking a quantum leap forwards. Psychic levels are going to be going through the roof, as will telepathy. Authenticity and integrity are the key to February. We're going to see innovation where technology is going to be flaunted, is the word I was given. There's going to be creativity and showing the truth via movies and series. It's going to be there to awaken the masses, and this is the huge turning point for humanity. February is a massive quantum leap towards where we need to be. Now, this is super exciting. Mega wealth is on the cards through February. Wealth is going to come out of literally nowhere. Let me know by a massive thumbs up or a massive love heart or whatever if you could do with a bit of that. I feel that everybody right now could do with a little bit of wealth coming out of nowhere. So be warned, these things are coming. Now, I hope this is not just for me. There's new adventures coming. I see lots of travel to places that are aligned with your sweet soul. I'm actually in the process of booking the most amazing holiday. I deserve a holiday, so I'm going on holiday. Spiritual hygiene is something that we must really keep in under our radar for this month. We must make sure that we are dusting ourselves down, clearing out the old, really, really decluttering with people, with places, with things. just recognize that this is a real surge forwards into a whole new world. Towards the end of the month, I see unresolved family issues coming to the surface. Oh, joy. I also see a beautiful shift from physical into spiritual at the end of the month. There is going to be beautiful connections to source, to faith, and whatever it is that you believe in. So, my friends, please do know this is a time, a turning point in the time. Okay, we are literally going to a whole new level. We are the power, we are the energy source. We have been plugged back in. And you know what? I feel it with every single cell in my body. I am pumped. I am so pumped to be living this experience with you guys. I'm so pumped to have my energy back. I feel as if all these little like claws that have been in me recently are now gone. I feel free for the first time in the last few months. Bring it on. Let's get this done. The only thing that else that I'm going to say just to close out this video is please be very, very aware that there may be some very unexpected health stuff coming to the surface. Ladies and gents, if this video resonates with you, please do let me know by commenting and liking and sharing, and just let's get this message out there. Let's buckle up, let's buckle in, and let's go. Grab February with both hands. And in the next video, I'll be a year older. I love you guys to the moon and stars. Have the most amazing weekend.